G'day folks, on today's obstacle hack I just wanted to give you a couple of pointers when tackling the black rope, which you'll encounter on the Spartan Rope Climb. Now when you come up to this obstacle on race day, you're going to notice quite a difference between the rope used on the Spartan Rope Climb versus your traditional style of climbing rope. There's a thickness difference between the two. You're looking at 28mm for your Spartan Rope Climb rope versus 38mm for that traditional style of climbing rope. The other thing is, in the grip, the Spartan Rope Climb rope is smoother, almost silkier, versus that rough surface of those traditional climbing ropes. That being said, you're really going to have to create a concerted effort to really clutch and squeeze that Spartan Rope Climb rope. You're going to have to wrap those fingers and thumbs all the way around and really squeeze and crush that rope in the grip as you climb. Now if you find that you're still sliding and your grip's quite not strong enough to be able to do that, then working some thinner style of rope pull-ups and rope rows into your training program, or working with a thinner style of towel in your training program can really help you out. So remember, towel hangs or rope hangs with some pull-ups and some body rows and so forth is really going to pay dividends into strengthening up that grip and those forearms for climbing the Spartan Rope Climb rope. I have to say, even though the Spartan rope is a little bit harder to hold onto, there's one big advantage that this rope has, and that is because it's thinner, it's more flexible, which means when it comes to do your footlock, it's going to be that much easier when compared especially to that traditional style of climbing rope. So I guess one of the biggest things that I see that lets people down on race day is they don't get that rope in close enough around the foot, and then they don't use enough pressure to create that effective foot lock. So what I want you to do is, when you come up to this obstacle, is once you've reached up nice and tall and grabbed hold of that rope tightly, is focus on wrapping and keeping the rope close around the foot and then stomping down as hard as you can. That way you can really create that anchor that you need to help support those hands as you climb your way up. So as you see that even though this rope may be a little bit smoother, I can still hold on with one hand because I've got a solid and effective footlock happening. So usually what happens is, if you don't wrap it in tight enough, because that rope is smoother, it'll just slip through the feet really easily if you don't have it close enough. As you just saw then, my feet just slide out as soon as I release a little bit of pressure or move those feet away from each other. Just remember, grab hold nice and tight, keep the rope close, wrap in tight around the foot, and then stomp down nice and hard. That way you're going to get a strong, solid foot lock for the Spartan black rope, and you're going to be able to make it up to that bell with no problem whatsoever.